And give yourselves a massive round of applause for driving as far as you did, for getting all of those buses together, and forming those carpools. Thank you to all who stepped up in every single way. There is no denying that we are in for some dark times, and that over the next 100 days, the next 2 years, and yes, for the next 4 years, we have our work cut out for us. There is no mistaking it. Our lives now depend on resistance. For some of this has always been true. For others, it feels like a new reality. Either way, it is a fight for our planet and for all that we hold dear and sacred. But we also know that the darker the night, the brighter the star. So right now, look around and see the brilliant brightness that shines today, including the sun we haven't seen for quite a while. Breathe this in. Hold this in your body and in your mind. Because today, we must vow to ourselves and to each other that we will become our own beacons, our own stars. We will need every single star to shine as brightly as it can if we're going to fight the politics of division and scapegoats. Politics that only enrich the Goldman Sachs billionaires, the white supremacists, and the Exxon executives who are now sitting at the top. As the great abolitionist Frederick Douglass said before the Civil War, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. And he went on to say, those who profess to favor freedom and yet deprecate agitation are those who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. Every speaker on this stage tonight up in the Capitol, every speaker knows struggle. Whether through their ancestors, their advocacy, or through their own journeys, histories, and daily lives, they are no strangers to struggle. And they all know that in this country, every single gain we've ever made has not been granted freely. It has only come with a fight. And just as we face astonishing ranges of attacks from every conceivable angle, so too in fighting this fight must we find astonishing levels of connection from every single corner of this state. Deep in our Montana bones, we know solidarity. It's etched into one of the most progressive constitutions in our country. And in fact, we practically invented the word as miners, loggers, and railroad workers from dozens of nationalities organized side by side for economic justice. I can't get that. There we go. Despite differences in culture, history, and language, we can find common cause. And so we must, urgently. But solidarity does not happen overnight, and movements are not hatched in one day. We have a lot to learn, and it is not always easy. There are disagreements to be had, strategies to discuss, mistakes to be made. But there can be no bystanders. But as I think we've all experienced in building this march, something magical happens when we go beyond simple Facebook likes and engage with our ideas. When we engage with our actions. And we engage with our voice. Collectively, it changes us. It can feel electric. It feels hopeful, and it has power. As every organizer of this march can attest, we have all been blown away by how people have responded to our calls for help. From building a website, to making signs, to organizing youth committees, people have wanted to be involved, to feel connected, to matter. And I am certain that in all of these acts of showing up, we have had conversations we didn't expect to have, met people we had not known before, been challenged in ways that pushed past our comfort zones. And it is out of these countless daily acts of ordinary showing up that solidarity is forged and life-changing movements of depth and passion can be built. As the administration plows ahead, I can't foresee the shape or struggles that this will take or what steps our movement will have to make. But each speaker ahead has lots to say about what's at stake and what we must do. So shine on brightly in this dark night. We have a road to win.
Yeah, let me stay up here for just a little bit longer. Then I'll come down.
Wow. Thank you so much. Rebecca and I met for the first time last night, but we've been online together for 2 months, so this has been amazing. Like Rebecca, I am overwhelmed.